Okie dokie. Welcome back, my friends, to another episode where I'm gonna force this guy to lose one melee minion while not losing my own melee minion. Was it worth? You tell me. Is it too much of a sort of overthinking flex? Probably. Does it mean that I now have 3 ghouls? Yes, it does. And triggered the 58 electrocute. There we go. Now, I would have played Hail of Blades top, but I saw this Vladimir, I saw that Karma, I saw that Ari, I saw that Viego, and I thought to myself, hey, why would there be a melee top? Unless it's Vladimir jungle. I think I've never seen Vladimir jungle ever. I've seen a lot of jungles, but not Vladimir jungle. So, you know, okay. Got smacked again. I mean, got smacked by that electrocute there. But yeah, I haven't seen Vladimir jungle. And I wonder why. What is his ability? What is going on with his abilities that he cannot jungle at all? Remember back in the day when junglers were, you know, Zed wasn't in the jungle. And then there was this patch where Riot actually tried to force assassins in the jungle. I remember that. I do remember that. Now Viego is probably gonna gank me, and Vlad is not low enough for me to avoid that gank. Oh, interesting. You're still gonna get smacked, I think. The interesting thing about the ghouls is, if you're playing like this Vlad, they're gonna jump. If you use the pool immediately, they're gonna jump anyway. So, man, I have to eat this. This one was worth. Usually people say it's not worth to do that. Since I hit him and I farmed, I would say it is. He says balanced. It is balanced, man. You just don't have to use the pool so early. Oh, there's Viego. I can play the game. I can play the game a bit. Just a bit. Actually, he won this one, I have to say. I would say he won this trade. But the only reason why this guy is playing this champion top is because he believes that he is not balanced. Because what he wants to do is he wants to get to that point where he just constantly heals and heals and heals and heals. And you just can't do anything after that. That's what he wants. So it is actually, and by the way, look at his health. He's back, right? So, you know, what up? And I probably will miss this. Nah, I won't. Hopefully, I actually do have exhaust, so I'm not worried that he's gonna kill me. Apart from having some kind of a Viego situation, which I don't think is gonna happen. Don't do that, Vlad. Should have went for it. Should have went for it. Okay. I mean, should have went for the gank. I mean, not gank, but ward. Okay. Can I get this? Oh, I can. That's because of the runes. Because I have those damage runes. Don't do this, Vlad. I shouldn't waste my mana. Oh. Still gonna get him. Oh no, this time he used it well. So the thing is, if you're playing Vlad against Yorick, I don't know why I'm thinking about his strats. You have to use your pool after the jump. Even though he kind of freezed it, semi-freezed it, I still think it's worth for me just because, oh, got smacked there. Got caught there, boy. Okay. Oh man. that was not a hit by any measure. Yeah, because I got to go back and now I'm gonna get plates and he's gonna lose waves. He might even lose 2 waves because of this. So he did get the kind of like the earlier freeze, but now I don't see how he would out-sustain this. Maybe if he gets a gank, maybe then. And this is literally, I sometimes say a bailout in the top lane, and this is it. He gets back into the game only when a bailout happens. Other than that, I'm getting plates, and he's losing health, and he's losing, you know, waves and plates and whatever. Although the bailout, it's not so much a bailout, it's more like Oh, doesn't give a F about this lane. Helping Vlad is not on Viego's menu, which is just, it is what it is. Viego's winning that bot lane, it seems, right? Okay. I do have Ignite, so I better put it to use. Okay, I almost got hit by that. There we go. He doesn't want to use that pool. Viego getting smacked. Okay, Viego. Let's see if I can E you, and then... Oh god. A nice dash. Is that the stun dash that he did? Okay. There he is. She's just going in. Oh, snatched that defeat out of the jaws of victory here, man. Snatched it. Oh my. And he has a double buff. Man, talk about a bailout. But I will say this, it's not yet a bailout, because he doesn't have mana, so the blue buff doesn't give him anything. Ordinarily, it would give him like a huge thing, right? It would give him mana, especially in a case like this where he's already out of mana. But here in this particular case, it's actually not that bad. It's just, okay, I'm gonna get that plate anyway. It's not that bad, it's just that, you know, he gets some healing from that buff, and that's it. Okay. We got that pinging going on. You know what it means? It means I can relax. Oh! Well played. It wasn't really well played. It was more like well button pressed. Actually, there should be the other way. The bailout should happen in the other way. He should get ganked from my side because, you know, he's being like, you know, he's struggling here. So why isn't the bailout happening like that? Am I gonna troll the whole game by doing this? It depends on where Viego is, because I might. Oh, you know why I will do that? Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's a pretty good moment. It's a pretty good moment. I'll take it. I guess I'll just push one more wave, since Viego must... Okay, Viego's coming. Is he? Man. So many decisions. There she is. People forced to bail out this Vlad, but I have the suspicion that he is going to get bailed out and it's going to be okay. You know, for him. You know? Okay, he did, I think. Isn't he? One more Q? Yes. There we go. Well played, Mr. Pokerick. This reminds me of that game where I was playing against Sion and his team was winning, but I refused to relinquish top lane control and I just continued playing the 1v1 and I declared, as one comment said, I declared myself victorious just because I took his tower, and that was it. And this seems like one of those games. I'm gonna, you best believe me, I'm gonna avoid ganks and I'm gonna declare myself to be victorious after that happens. Now, I gotta be careful because without Maiden he wins trades, so I could get low enough for him to start insisting himself upon this place. No. I'm not going there, Mr. Volibear. I am insisting that this Vlad, by the way, I think he's so mad at me that he's gonna do these bad ego plays now. Okay. Okay. I need to cage him. There we go. Sorry, man. Unfortunately, this is gonna give him fuel to be mad at me, and it kind of taints my victory over him, you know? So it's not pure anymore, you know what I mean? You know how in your mind when you play the game you think, ah, this was 1v1. Oh, I won this 1v1, right? And this time he's gonna think, I got gagged, you know? And it's kind of true. But also he got a lot of free stuff because of that dive, didn't he? Now you gotta remember that he does have to... Oh, how did you mess this? Okay, well, okay, I'll take it. This literally saving his life here. Wow, well played, Vlad. I'll give you that. You're a flamer, you're a mad guy. You're wrong, 99%, but this 1%, I'll take it. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Don't do this, man. Don't come here. You know, Yorick is insisting himself upon this land. You know, as I often say, if there's not a sign that this is private property, he's taking it. You know, if this is communism here, it's free for all. Okay? I guess communism isn't free for all. It's when, you know, one or few guys control all the land, but... Okay? I know that people will say, oh, no, but that's not what it means in, you know, action theory. I'm just talking about, you know, when people call themselves communists, that's what it usually is, you know. So I sometimes do care about the philosophical nature of what they actually meant, but it is very, very important to be mindful of what the actual communists look like. You know, what people who call themselves that, what do they do? What do they look like? And that's what they look like. They own... Oh, God, is that... Oh, man, he's gonna get it, isn't he? Oh, my Lord. Sorry, man. I got some stuff here. Smack. Vlad, just forced to look at this. Just force... Okay, please don't be here. I don't have mana. It's all good. Just forced to look at that and just kind of, you know. Man, that Ashe is getting some work done, isn't she? Okay. I'll just recall. I know that I'm still gonna get the stuff from the top lane, so I might as well just TP here, do something with that front, you know, middle tower, or maybe, I don't know, get some attention from these guys and then go top after that. Just so it's an easier game for us. One thing I don't often talk about is how Yorick can actually... Oh, what are you doing, bro? Yorick actually really likes when the enemy pushes as well. So Yorick likes to push, and Yorick likes when the enemy pushes. Now, obviously, him getting plates is no good, but he's so weak that it doesn't really matter. But Yorick really likes those long lanes, because then he can release Maiden, and then work is being done. You know, it's like a... I need a better analogy, but I keep using this sweatshop analogy, where the sweatshop is on, man. You know, when it's a long lane, it means that you release Maiden, and she works more. It's not a sweatshop if it's a wife working. It's some kind of a different shop. Okay. Let's take this. Just real quick. I think I need to focus more on these objectives like the Herald. Very rarely do I even go to Herald fights these days. Ever since they nerfed the Maiden suck damage on objectives, I just don't go to objectives anymore. Yeah. Whoops. I see you, Viego. I see you, Viego. But does that matter? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, he's out. Leaving this poor Vlad again alone. Vampire boy. The sucking man. Bad name. Probably shouldn't use it. Is anybody going to bail him out, or should I just use my Herald? Nah, I'm going to go back. Not going to use it just yet. My guys are going in for a team fight, but I don't know where Vlad is, so this is as good as it gets for the enemy team. If he... he's trolling, actually. Sometimes when the enemy just leaves top, I would be thinking, oh man, this... Because that Akali game, 100% it was my fault. I should have, you know... Whoops! You don't get out of here, man. You don't get out of this. Oh, man, it must be so... Whoops, actually. Where do I go? Oh, God, she's gonna kill it. She's gonna kill it. Nope, she's not. Very nice. Hey, Ari, what you doing? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't die. I shouldn't die, but I will. Excuse me. Okay. Did you see how she got charmed? And I thought to myself, wow, that was a save. And then that little blue ball just, you know, kind of reached me. By the way, just in case you're wondering, it's like 8 wins and 1 loss currently for me on this lethality climb. So things are going pretty well. I feel like, you know what's unfair? Wow, okay. You know what's unfair is that when I started doing this climb, what I do is I play way less games, which means that when I play them, I feel like I'm more focused and there's no diminishing returns from that, like, I don't know, sometimes when you play you get diminishing returns, you start not farming and stuff, you know, stuff like that. So I feel like it's a little bit unfair to other builds. That's why the AP build had 70%, that's why this one has like 90% right now. We'll see what is the end result, of course. It doesn't mean that it's going to be 90%, but who knows, maybe it will. Maybe Grandmaster incoming, because right now it's Master 120 or something. So, you know, I'm going for records now. I'm going for some records. Pokerick climbing. Okay. Need to get to Challenger just so I could say, oh yes, Lethality, Yorick working again. And if it does work, I'm going to be really happy because, again, you don't get as easy one-shots as you used to get, because back in the day you could E, and the E was really, really strong. Now the E is considerably weaker. But for example, if you hide on a bush, you can pack in more than you used to, just because, I believe it's because items are different. I'm actually not sure what exactly is it, but you used to not be able to get bruisers like that, man. Because, yeah, you know, those games against that Yarvan, he has 140 armor, and you just slapping him in 3 seconds. You know, without Maiden, remember, without Maiden, back in the day, if you didn't have Maiden when you were hiding on a bush, you could forget about doing damage usually, because Maiden used to do this like big 7% or something like that. I don't even remember. I'll take these, thank you. I'll pack in that gold into my okay. Oh, that was quite quick, if I do say so myself. By the way, again, those who don't know, this thing, if it keeps refreshing like that, if you look at that icon, it means that they don't see you. Now, it's an incredibly overpowered mechanic, but it's a little bit like, I don't know, lazy design by Riot, that I have to constantly look at the map and look at this umbral. It almost makes me feel like I want to copy that icon and just overlay it somewhere here where I can see it at all times, because now it's not really a skill expression for me to be just you know, squinting my eyes to see that, oh, where's that icon? And depending on what buffs I have, it's in a different spot, but it's so valuable that I keep looking at it. You know what I mean? It's insane. In my last video that I uploaded, the one against Yarvan Jungle, it was insane. It was like, I was looking at it. It was very, very, very valuable. A very valuable thing. Oh man, they're gonna lose the team fight and I'm gonna die. If they do. Okay. Oh wow, did you see that wall? Did you see that save? Hey, you're gonna get smacked. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Viego. I literally thought it's Sona. And that's how much I'm paying attention to our team composition, my friends. Hey, Viego, you might, you know, well, I was lucky. You know, you flew close to the sun, okay? You flew pretty close. So now, again, I do know for a fact that they don't see me, because I've been looking at this icon and I know that they don't have vision anywhere here. So I'm going to stay safely and I'm going to try to smack Karma. Because Karma is usually the one who is going in to ward. She's probably going to word dragon, though, because that's the point of interest for them. But this is a valuable thing for me to camp, because even though she's pushing, I'm hoping that someone is going to come here. Because I know it's weird, but I don't believe... Ah, man, they barely missed me. I think Karma was here. I should have been in that bush. Well, okay, there she is. Well, I guess I should just go someplace else then. Well, sometimes you're not as lucky. They have a vision here, right? No, they do not. Okay, I can stay. Ash died and they immediately spam pinged the surrender. Which is understandable, but Chidoin, you know? Chidoin. Kind of an unlucky last 1 minute, because I was waiting in that bush and they didn't go exactly where I was, and, you know, it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. This is going to be hard because I'm stuck here and there's really not much I can do. Okay, we need to finish this while he's away. Okay. Okay. I think we couldn't have done better than that. He did smite it, but, you know, obviously. Volibear had some probs. Volibear had some probs there. Okay, Karma is gonna come to ward this. No. So unlucky the way they actually threw that vision on me, that Vlad. He's providing value. That was huge. I would have easily smacked that Karma there if he didn't give it the vision there. Okay. Absolutely most important of all, I need to smack Viego, because Viego is like the top most priority. And he's the easiest one to catch in the jungle. Right? It's kind of also easy to catch a support in the jungle, but not that easy. Viego you can track way better than I've noticed than supports. But yeah, you can... Actually, I wonder if she can just... Oh. Oh god. Oh my lord. Man, the fact that I survived that, it's insane. Okay. We could get this team fight, I think. I need to exhaust Vlad because he's like the damage dealer of everybody. Isn't he? I think he is. Too bad that I didn't get to catch anybody in the bushes. That's my favorite thing to do these days. Just hide on a bush and, you know, catch them. Again, I know that they don't see me now, so I don't have to be scared. I'm gonna wait, ward this, release Maiden, and then do something. Oh god, I didn't know they're doing Baron. Jesus. Wow, I should have. I'm trolling. I really am. Oh my lord. I need to exhaust him before he does anything, don't I? There we go. Died from the Baron, but for a good cause. For a good cause. Somebody said something a little bit insulting to me on my channel. They said that I was trolling in my last game versus Yarvan because I was chasing clips. That was the gist of the comment. And I thought to myself, hey, okay, let me just look at the map and before I respond. I think it's okay. Yeah, Viego's dead. Don't need to worry about anything. Vlad isn't doing anything. This is such a perfect situation on the map. If you look like the enemy team is in such a pickle, I don't even need to do anything. And I thought, first of all, yes, I do need clips for my channel. I have a YouTube channel, so I need to make plays that are interesting. So yes, I was trying to get a play. But second of all, I wouldn't do a play that I think is bad, macro-wise, just because of the clips. If I wanted clips, I would be flashing in place and trying to, I don't know, doing some kind of weird funny things. Probably burn, you know, I would probably burn that joke pretty quickly, but still. So, answer is easy. Yes, I do get clips, but they are 99% of the time they align with what I believe to be the good choice, you know. So that's that. Whoops, man, that was close. I like those Ash ults. I really enjoy playing with Ash because, as somebody wrote a comment a while back, Ash focuses the team. I already talked about this. I remember that. I remember me talking about it. Okay, you're not gonna see any one-shots really from me, just because there are no bushes anymore. But yeah, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Vlad says Viego, but Vlad, you're the gap. Come on.